Have you ever thought about becoming a professional pickleball player? If yes, then this video is for you. Strategy is so important in the game of pickleball, as pickleball is not only a physical game, but also a mental game. If you are looking for pickleball strategies on how you win at pickleball, then you have come to the right place. Whether you're playing doubles pickleball or singles pickleball, this video will break down pickleball strategies and pickleball tips to help you win on the pickleball court. Hello and welcome to the Pro Pickleball Media. In today's video, we will explain the best strategies that can guide you to become a pro pickleball player. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. Let's dive right into the video. To become a professional, what skill set rating is required? Pickleball players are given scores that range from 1 to 6 to show how good they are at the game. At least 4.5 points are needed to be thought of as a top pickleball player. The official rating of players in USA Pickleball tournaments is called the United Pickleball Tournament Rating, UTPR. The only thing that affects a person's UTPR is how well they do in tournaments. You can only get a verified rating from them if you take part in an event. To get the highest rating, you have to learn all the shots, strategies, and rules of pickleball and win tournaments. How to become a professional pickleball player. Despite pickleball being easier than tennis, becoming a professional player remains challenging. You can improve your pickleball game by following these tips. 1. Join pickleball camps. It used to be hard to find a good pickleball coach near you a few years ago. As the number of people who play pickleball grows, however, it's true that more and more pickleball centers are opening up, especially in North America. As pickleball camps, you can help from a skilled coach to get through long sessions. Taking a few lessons with an experienced coach will make a big difference in how well you play. You can learn from and interact with professional pickleball players at clinics. Most of the time, going to a pickleball clinic is cheaper than going to a pickleball camp. 2. Improve your weaknesses. You think you should work on your weaknesses if you want to get better and be successful. Even if you improve your skills or rating, you may still have some weak spots. At the professional level, you should work on your weak spots because your opponents will notice them quickly. Beginners often struggle or miss their shots when playing in a kitchen, a non-volley zone, or against a banger. Don't worry about which shot you're having trouble with. Pickleball camps can help you out. If you don't know what your weaknesses and strengths are, it can be hard to figure out what they are. A coach for pickleball can help. When you play a game against someone who is better than you, it can show you where you are weak. Number 3, playing recreationally is not enough. Pickleball is usually played with friends on the weekends. Right now, our only goal is to have fun. Pickleball is a fun sport to play for fun, but if you want to make a living from it, you can't just play for fun. Players need to get out of their comfort zones and spend more time on the court if they want to get better at pickleball. Casual play doesn't give you a chance to play against a pro or work on your weaknesses. The best way to become a professional player is to spend as much time as possible playing the sport. 4. Observe the pro's game and learn from it. Even though you're good at pickleball, that doesn't mean you're already a pro. Taking a look at how many experienced players play will help you get better at pickleball. If you haven't already, you might wonder why you should watch professional pickleball games. You'll learn how the pros use a sharp eye to change the scoreboard in their favor. If you watch the game, you'll learn more about how pros choose their shots, how they play, and the conditions they play in. Pickleball is more about controlling the ball, putting it where you want it, and making plans. You should find out how to do this from people who know how. 5. Play in pickleball ladder leagues. By joining ladder leagues, you can find out how good you are and how you compare to other players. People are interested in ladder leagues, but many don't know what they are. Ladder leagues put players against each other who are about the same level of skill. As you win more, the ladder moves up. If your league has more than one ladder, you move the winners up to the next one. So you'll be able to get better by playing against other players like yourself. In ladder leagues, it's easy to see how far you've come and how you compare to other players. Many pickleball clubs have ladder leagues, which you can find at the club closest to you. Number 6, take part in tournaments. If you want to be a professional pickleball player, you have to play in tournaments. There are pickleball tournaments for people of all skill levels, which is good to know. Take advantage of this chance as soon as you can, since you'll be competing against smart people. A tournament that has been approved by the right people will give you an official rating and let you play against people who are better than you. There are 2 types of sanction offered by USAPA. Tournaments sanctioned by the NCAA, sanctioning of Medal Match Plus, MMP. Work smarter, play harder, start achieving your dreams with these tips. Put your goals on paper, be clear, and keep them in plain sight. Take inventory of your schedule. For a week, write down every hour of your day. You'd be surprised at how much time people waste on things that don't matter. Replace these with steps that will help you reach your goal. Set small goals every day. If you want to win your first medal, you should drill for 10 minutes before practice, or maybe you want to get in better shape. Do footwork drills as part of your workout to get in beast mode. Try to think of new ways to train. Do you work in an office? Take some time to stretch or watch professionals' matches on YouTube and write down what you can to improve. Learn to run your mornings. Before most people wake up, work on your problems. It gives you more time in the evening to spend with family or play more pickleball. Better your practice. Make the most of your time on the pickleball court, no matter what level of player you're playing against. Trust the process. We're not saying it'll be easy. Might even take time and some changes to the schedule to see results. It takes sacrifice, commitment, and hard work every day. But that's not much to pay to do what you love. Whether you're a beginner at pickleball or professional athlete, it's hard for most people to find a good balance between work life and pickleball. Again, you're not alone, and we can find a way to make it work if we work together. For doubles pickleball, good communication with your partner is one of the most important things you can do to win. During a rally and between shots, you and your partner should talk to each other. For example, telling who should catch a pickleball and it lands in the middle, who should chase down a lob, and whether or not to let certain shots that will land out of bounds go by out or bounce it is a good example of communication. Between points, you and your partner should also talk to each other. For example, should you change your plan, or does one of you see a weakness in the other team? Last but not least, you and your partner should talk to each other to cheer each other on. Good shot, let's go! This is especially true if the weaker player is being picked on by the other team. If you're not the one getting picked on, your job is to cheer for your partner and step in whenever you can help relieve pressure. On the pickleball court, be a force for good for your partner. Most people react better to positive things than to bad things. Whether you're playing doubles or singles pickleball, the key to winning is hitting the ball over the net and between the lines of the court one more time than your opponent. If it were only that easy. One easy way to do this is to hit most of your shots down the middle of the pickleball court, except for dinks, which should usually go cross-court. Down the middle solves the riddle, as the saying goes. This is usually the case because the middle of the pickleball court gives you the most room for error. This is because the net is at its lowest point in the middle of the court, so you can miss a little to the left or right and still keep the ball in play. Down the middle shots also work well if there's a lot of space between you and your opponent, or if you can get them to fight over who should take the middle shot between them. Final thoughts. Join camps and push yourself to become a pickleball star. It's not easy to become a professional player because it takes time and hard work. For tournaments, you need to practice and get better at what you can do. With the help of a coach, you might be able to learn how to play pickleball faster. This is how you can make a living as a player. So, what inspires you to become a pro pickleball player? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.